Hi guys, it's Screamots here with another video for DNB Academy. If you're new here to the channel, please consider subscribing. We really do appreciate it. Leave a comment and like as well, and tell us what you want us to cover next. Last time we did a little deep drum bass groove, sounded something like that. And today I want to make like a deep drum bass style bass line for this specifically. So yeah, let's dive right into that. I would go to choose analog BD sine because it does have some harmonics. So let's just type in a note and then see how that sounds on its own. So I'll make something super deep like in D. And as you can see, it already sounds a bit fatter than an actual normal sine wave. If you compare that, it's cleaner, but this one has a bit more grit. It's very subtle, obviously, but you could like really boost the third, for example. That's really cool. And maybe some others. Yeah, and when you got something really fat like that, then you got like a big part of your bass line down. Just a really, really big sub. So what I would do for deep drum bass basically is I would try to use a second oscillator, put that on analog BD sine as well. By the way, turn the random always off, so it always restarts the exact same. And then maybe take like 7 semitones up or something like that, and take a listen again. And then maybe add some unison to that. And then. And actually, the random, if you use a unison, is quite good, so I'm leaving that on, but leave it off on the sub. See how it goes like a bit from ear to ear and is a bit stereo. And then what I kind of want to do is filter that out, so I'm only filtering, I'm gonna take a high pass, and I'm only gonna be filtering oscillator B here. So I have that sound, but I don't have any frequencies clashing with my sub. Notice the difference? And then what I would really like to do is add another filter to that kind of takes off the tops that this second oscillator generates. See that? That is cool. And a bit of a more. And then you can give that some movement, which is a really cool way of adding a bit of something. 8-dotted rhythms are quite popular. I love 8-dotted rhythms as well. You could make a movement like that. We can also click on this arrow here if you go to the matrix section and basically turn this 2-directional. Then it sounds different, so you kind of have to decide what you want. I really like both, so it can be a cool thing to see what fits your track and your drums best. And then automating that is really fun as well. Maybe like like one spike once in a while. And if you want that more, if you want more movement, just change that shape here and make it more snappy. And now let's see how it sounds. One directional again. And we need to address it a bit. I quite like the two-directional one though, but that's obviously very up to preference. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I would add maybe some cool reverb to that. And some compression. The highs really come out whenever the filter is coming out, so you can enhance the highs but take them away. Kind of wanna, that's a cool thing you can do. You can use that filter curve, so you just copy it, and then you go to this mix curve and you copy that in, and then you try that out. That's pretty cool. And then what's really sick is you can use distortion in a similar way, like emphasize on certain parts in the bass line. Choose maybe diode or something. There we need to, with the diode, we need to be kind of careful. I think a bit of distortion isn't bad anyway, because getting even more like saturation and harmonics. In the beginning it can be really nice, have like a little boost. And then think about the drive. Yeah, I like that with the higher octave. Always try around with the different filter types. And also, of course, with when the second oscillator comes in, I think it's very cool to, you can make like a A-B section out of this as well if you want. You could have no second oscillator and then second oscillator, no second oscillator, second oscillator, you know? Or this way around. Just really rigged AB. Or just have it come in as like a hit. I really love doing that with second oscillators. Exactly. And you can also use that as a groove element. You could, for example, do something like that. And let's take a listening context. There's no sidechain, so, but yeah. Yeah, maybe the distortion is a bit too crazy with the in and out. Let's just keep that more steady. But yeah, experimentation is key. Add a bit of compression here and maybe take the compression within Serum out. Make some sidechain. Take out that extra hit here. Oops, I did that wrong. Normally do sidechain differently, but in this case, just to get a quick idea. You can also give that movement we chose earlier to this second oscillator if you want. If you like that more, so you could take out B full, basically volume, and then do something like that. And that really works with different, that probably works with different shapes as well. If you do something like that, I would add some reverb back in again. And that's also cool automation. You can take the mod and put it up here and then make it an A-B type of situation. So yeah, a bit trial and error, but now what we did I really like, and we went a bit back and forth, but now we got a really cool sounding bass line that even already has an A-B type of theme in it, which really helps immensely with songwriting. And yeah, then you just basically make some filler sounds and maybe a vocal, and you got a solid idea already. Yeah, hope you liked that one, and see you in the next video.